Dark tourism. La Noria Cemetery.
What is dark tourism?
Dark tourism is traveling to a historical site that has experienced tragedy and death.
La Noria. Why do people seek out dark tourism?
Well, for example, people seek out historical value, emotional attachment, and thrill seeking.
Whoa, this is boring.
Click below to get interactive.
Today, Lily Freeman and I are in La Noria, Chile. We're going to a cemetery today. But first, we need to figure out, why is La Noria such an interesting place? Why is it a dark tourism spot? To find out, let's go find Lily.
We are back with Senorita Carolina. Hi, I'm Lily. Hola. Hola. So we will be doing this interview about just kind of like what you know about La Noria Cemetery and just about Chile in general. You're really into dark tourism, and so what is that to you?
To me, dark tourism is, how do you say, when people travel to places that have experienced tragedy and darkness.
Yes. So for you personally, why do you seek out dark tourism?
I feel I need to connect emotionally to these places, but I also feel a thrill when I see these places.
Yeah. What dark tourism places have you been to?
I have been to the Japanese suicide forest. Yes, it is very haunted. And I have been to Auschwitz, where the Holocaust happened. Yes, the encampments. There's some dark energy there. And I have been to Hollywood, California, where the Manson murders happened. That is a very interesting place. Lots of darkness. Oh, and the Hotel Cortes. Yes. Lots of mysterious
In La Noria,
happenings.
there are many haunted tales associated with the dead community. Actually, one of the first communities in northern Chile. The fire broke out in 1901, and the final blow was when the economy was struck by World War I.
Been expecting you. Why is dark tourism a thing, and how did it start?
Well, the term dark tourism was coined by Lennon and Foley in 1996, and they were faculty in hospitality of tourism and at a university. And the reason it's a thing is because people, for some reason, love the thrill of going and seeing these historical tragedies and experiencing them in person.
Do you just have a historical kind of emotional attachment to these places?
For me, there's no really emotional attachment, but I mean, for me, it's more thinking there were people here at one time that suffered, and I'm just glad it's not me.
Which, if any, dark tourism sites would you like to visit, and why?
I think it would be lovely to actually visit Chernobyl, just because the environment there is so crazy. I mean, there's so much destruction and death, and people have suffered so much and lost so much of their families and their lives.
So we know that Chernobyl has a devastating past, but you still want to visit there. What are some sites that have a devastating past that you don't or would not want to visit?
Well, for me personally, I would never want to go to the suicide forest just because there's so many people who died there. Quite frankly, I see something that I mean, I don't know what I would do with myself for that. To be quite honest with you, I'm just a sensitive fellow. I just be mellow and I feel hollow inside. The forest, I'm bubbly like a florist.
This is the current site of La Noria Cemetery.
These are graves and what is that? What is that?
Maria Cruz. The presence of the cemetery is just extremely disturbing and unsettling.
Save me.
you hear those footsteps?